What's what's up, everybody? It is your girl, your diva in knowledge, Lady Mocha, represent Mocha's Cafe de Paris. Welcoming everybody to Mocha's Cafe de Paris show. Just thought it was imperative that I did was call my real talk segment. And basically, when I give a short segment discussing a real issue, this is not a topic. This is not, one of my random contents that I normally would do. But this is basically real talk, something that I felt needs to be addressed. With that being said, I've been observing and I'm noticing that ever since this incident that took place with the loss of Mr. George Floyd, that there has been a lot of people who have lost their jobs, who have lost their businesses, and basically, most importantly, lost their respect. It's people who lost their fans. It's people who lost people who have supported them throughout their whole journey until they either said something very offensive or either they said something um, very ignorant. Whatever the case was, it was something they said or did that basically turned a lot of people off. And with that being said, what people are not understanding is this is not the time to be saying anything if you really don't have anything positive to say. Even if you agree or don't disagree with the elements that took place in the situation, if you know you own a business, if you know you have a high ranked position on a job, or you have a very high title that holds you to a high standard, to a certain level of diligence, to where you cannot conduct yourself in any kind of way. You cannot just say or do what you want to do because of the fact that it reflects the title and the position that you uphold for the company that you work for. With all of that in mind, a lot of people are now wanting to come to the forefront and apologize once their statement, negative statement, has been exposed, rather if they said something verbally, rather if they posted it on their Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Now that the grits have hit the fan, now these individuals want to come and apologize. Now they're saying, I didn't mean it that way. Oh, I have all kind of friends. I got friends of different colors, friends of different races that I get along with very well. They know I would never say or do anything to hurt the community. And the bottom line is this: it doesn't matter who you are or what you do for a living. At this point in time, all anger and hostility is at an all-time high. We are at a state of an emergency where people are extra sensitive, people are hurt, people are discouraged, and people are very upset with the incidents that have occurred surrounding this whole matter. So, on that note, you should really be mindful of what you say, mindful of what you post, because it can cost you everything. And these after the fact apologies is not carrying no weight with anybody. I am so tired of people wanting to come forward and make apologies once they have gotten exposed for saying something or doing something they should not have done surrounding this whole incident that took place. Sometimes less is best. All you have to do is just say something that's simple as my prayers go out to the family. That's it. If you know you really cannot contain yourself and you have to say extra stuff or you have to do extra stuff, just keep it simple. Because right now, there is just way too much going on for people to be going in on this situation in a negative manner. And now you have people that want to apologize now that their record sales are plummeting. Now that people don't want to support them as fans anymore. Now that they are losing their businesses, people don't want to dine at their restaurant anymore. People don't want to purchase anything from their business anymore, all because you are the owner of a business and knowing that's your brand. and you decided to say something against people who are already hurt and upset about the incident that took place. When you know you own a business, you are a walking brand. Okay, so anytime you say anything negative, even if you didn't mean any harm, the bottom line is temperatures of anger is at an all-time high right now. Anger is on a rise. Everybody is very angry and upset, and this is a very sensitive and emotional time. You cannot be saying certain things and think you could backtrack it by apologizing because it doesn't come off as sincere. First of all, I always say there's three honest people in this planet. No, I think it's four. A drunk, a child, an elderly person, and an angry person. Those are the four most honest people on this planet. So even if you said it out of anger, you meant what you said. All these excuses about, well, I got friends that I'm cool with of all races, that's not going to fly because guess what? You just disrespected them too. And I'm glad that there are people of all races that are coming together to try to do something positive so things can change for the better. But for the rest of you who now want to backtrack because what you said has been put out there and has been exposed, it is too late. Nobody wants to hear no apologies at this point in time. Keep your apologies, keep your businesses, keep everything to yourself. We are not interested in your apologies because you should have thought about that before you came out your mouth. And what's been going on with this whole incident is that it has been exposing people's true colors. Now we're seeing who's really racist. Now we're seeing who really was never for a certain group of people. And now we're seeing who really does have love for people of all races. Basically, everybody's true colors is coming out. The real, the fake, and the true is all being exposed right now. So all of this backtracking that people want to do, it has nothing to do with you learning your lesson. It has everything to do with you trying to protect your investment because now you're seeing what you're getting ready to lose. That is the only reason the majority of these celebrities and these business owners are wanting to come forth. And it's not just people of the outside race, it's even people within our race who have said disrespectful things and now they want to backtrack. All because they're worrying about album sales, they're worrying about their fans not rocking with them no more, they're worrying about losing concert proceeds and all things of that nature. It's still boiled down to people looking out for themselves. It has nothing to do with sincerity. And I know I was wrong for saying that. Most of these people who are doing this are grown folks. You're over the age of 30 years old or more. You should know better. A lot of times y'all don't think before y'all speak. You say and then you think afterwards when the damage is done, or when you see the consequences are getting ready to turn into something that you wasn't prepared for it to turn in. It is just ridiculous. I'm just so tired of every time I turn around, here comes a business owner, a guy who owns a pizzeria. He says something negative, knowing the majority of his customers are, you know, black customers, knowing the majority of them are the ones who are buying his product, and knowing that, with the incident that took place, there's a lot of people upset behind this. He could have kept that opinion to himself. It's not wrong with having opinions, but why would you post it? Don't post how you feel. Once that stuff is put out there, even when you try to delete it, you can't get rid of it. And it's not going to change how people feel about you. In the words of Maya Angelou, people may forget what you did, but people won't forget how you made them feel. And that's the God's honest truth. You could basically stick a fork in it. And it don't matter if you're black, white, purple, green, or blue. You say something out of pocket or anything that's hurtful, and then you try to justify it. It's too late for wrong not to know better. And I will say this. If there's something really on your heart that you really, 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 really want to say and you want to get off your chest, try this. Write it down in a notebook. Don't even post it. Write it down. That way you felt like you done got it out. Or if you're a social media addict, what you can do is if you get ready to post something, post it and set it on private. That way, mentally, you feel like you got it out there, but physically, you really don't have it out there. There's no evidence, there's nothing to show that you really feel that way. That way, you may feel emotionally relieved, like make it like your diary. So you can feel like, oh, I got that off my chest, but at least the whole world can't see it, especially if you are a business owner or if your husband is a business owner, your wife a business owner, your family has a business, and your name is linked anywhere to that. People are going to lose something important. They're going to lose their livelihood over you running your mouth. If you know you're in a certain profession, you can't be an officer and say stuff all kind of way. You can't be a nurse and say stuff all kind of way. You can't be a doctor. You can't be a lawyer. People are not going to trust you with their lives, and they see you posting things that's very offensive, like, oh, that's how he feels about us. I'm sure not going to make him my lawyer. I'm sure the moment he or she arrests me, I'm going to make sure the judge knows how they really feel about us. Or I don't want that doctor performing on me. I don't want that nurse performing on me, knowing that they don't care for taking care of people of my kind because they posted it. It is just so ridiculous. If I hear another doggone apology, I'm just going to lose it. Just so the moment you put it out there, it is done. You cannot redeem yourself. You cannot reinstate yourself with the community. You are done. You are officially retired. Okay? So when you get caught, only thing you can say is, I apologize. I was wrong. Only way I can fix it is by closing my business. Close your business down. Shut it down. Don't ask for no more support. And meanwhile, donate something to the family. And guess what? Do not post that you donated something to the family, because that's been another thing going on. All of these people who've been getting caught and been getting exposed, like George Floyd, all of these people now, they want to do a good deed to the family. They want to do a good deed, and they want to sit up here and call themselves donating. And how I know it's not about the family, it's because y'all are going around here telling people and letting people know that you are donating, that you are sending a donation. So it still does not look genuine at all. It does not look genuine if you have to tell somebody or show somebody, I donated $100,000. I didn't pay for the cost tuition. No, you're trying to save face, because if you really mean it, you'll send it and know from your heart that you did try to make it right. And guess what? God can still bless you behind closed doors, knowing you did a good deed because you sincerely did it from the heart. But you thinking you can redeem yourself because you embarrass yourself out loud. Now you want to recover from it out loud by doing a good deed. No, it's still about you, boo. It got nothing to do with you knowing you was wrong. I'm telling y'all, this whole situation is exposing people's true colors. What's in a man shall come out. So, real talk, please stop with the fake apologies after you done been busted, because it's not showing any sincerity. But anyway, I'm going to shut it down, y'all. Y'all can leave y'all opinion or whatever on the situation, because I'm just over it. I'm tired of people wanting to come out and apologize after saying something hurtful because they want to save their business or they want to save their reputation. But anyway, y'all, I'm out. This is your girl, Lady Mocha, and this is my segment of Real Talk. Y'all have a blessed day and be safe out there. Talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.